Today's learning target is I can organize my ideas into a hamburger paragraph organizer. We have been describing characters' traits and finding evidence to support them. Today, we are going to organize our traits and evidence into a hamburger paragraph. Because we're still organizing, using an organizer to organize our ideas, we are still in the pre-writing, before writing, right? We haven't started drafting it out yet. So what is a hamburger paragraph? If you haven't heard of this before, it is just a way to remember of how to organize a paragraph. So like a hamburger that has two buns, the top bun and the top bun is where you write the topic sentence. It's the very first sentence and tells what the paragraph will be about. The last bread of the hamburger, the bottom bun, is the concluding sentence. It looks a lot like a topic sentence, but it retells everything, it summarizes everything you just wrote. Now, the most important parts are what's in the inside of your hamburger. Now, it can be whatever you like, whatever toppings you like in if you eat a hamburger or a sandwich or anything that you like to eat could be what's the details. So it's the first detail or the first evidence. Then comes the second sentence, which is the second detail or the second piece of evidence. Then comes the third detail or the third piece of evidence. That comes inside and then the concluding sentence. So we were reading Brave Girl and we were talking about Clara's character traits. And one of the ones that I said is that she was brave and courageous, right? She was ready to face pain or danger. And here I give you my evidence. So what I'm going to do is put this into my hamburger paragraph, okay? My hamburger paragraph organizer. But just in case, I was reading over some of your work, and these are some of the things you said about Clara. You said she was tough. You said she was caring. You said she was independent. You said she was proud. And some of you also said what I said and said she was determined. So for today, you're going to be taking what you wrote, or you could say a new one if you want, but today you're going to pick a character trait and put it into your hamburger paragraph. So watch me as how I did mine. So in the topic sentence on the top bun, I put Clara is brave. Now I'm going to put my 3 pieces of evidence that I found. One thing, boys and girls, that I want you to keep in mind is that when you're using an organizer to organize your ideas, you don't need to write a lot. You're just going to put really quickly the point, because when we draft it out, that's when we make it better. That's when we explain what we're saying. But right now, this is just a pre-write. This is just what we call an outline. So I'm not going to get really fancy with what I'm saying. I'm just going to get to the point. So my topic sentence is Clara is brave. Okay? My first detail or my first piece of evidence, she tells the girls to fight for their rights. My second piece of evidence was she continues to strike even when they arrest her and beat her. And number 3, she organizes the largest women's strike even though no one else dared to. Those are my reasons why she's brave, and I put each one inside of the paragraph. Now my concluding sentence, my last sentence, is going to sum up everything I just said. So I said, these are the reasons Clara is brave. Okay? This is what you're going to work on today. What character trait about Clara will you write about in your hamburger paragraph today? Please share in the chat box or pause the video and write it down in a notebook. So it can be the one that you wrote. You can go into the last writing assignment, lesson 5, and find what you wrote, or you can just change it if you want to write about another character trait. But make sure you're going to be able to find evidence. Today in Otis, you will be completing the hamburger paragraph. Remember that you don't need to write a lot on a Hamburger paragraph organizer. We will write more when we draft our paragraph. Do you know what to do when you get on Otis today? If you're unsure what to do, you can watch the video again and pause it to make sure you understand, ask a teacher, or just persevere. That means just go, try your best, even if it's not correct, just do the assignment. Don't leave anything blank. Okay, good luck, have fun.